Hey everybody, it's allocation season here in Kentucky.
Because it never stops.
It seems to never stop. It's this month's whiskey haul. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to talk about February's whiskey haul. The year is flying by already.
It honestly, it really is. The fact that we're in March is kind of crazy.
So true.
Busy month.
Yeah.
Overall busy month.
Yeah, busy month.
What's hilarious is you're batting a much higher percentage of quality over there. But
I did have a good quality, but I was literally gone to Guatemala for a while.
That's true.
And busy with church stuff for a while. So today's episode is brought to you by ZBiotics.
So if you've been around whiskey too for any point in time, we've been talking about ZBiotics a long time. Everybody's been talking about ZBiotics a long time because it's basically the greatest wingman in whiskey.
ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to help you feel better in the mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. So just remember to make ZBiotics your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly, and you will feel your best tomorrow.
So the other day, we were very lucky. We went to the big Bardstown event that they held.
House of Bardstown.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Just totally great time. I will say, they had a lot going on when it came to cocktails and drinks. And thank the good Lord above, we had one of these. Because it was super easy. Just had one of these right before we went. That's all you needed to do.
Drink some water.
Woke up the next day feeling amazing.
Yeah, it was an awesome event. We had a really, really good time. And as always, the good wingman there.
That is true. So go to zbiotics.com/Bourbon Kingdom or scan the QR code on the screen right now to get 15% off your first order or use the code Bourbon Kingdom at checkout.
You can also sign up for a subscription using our code. So you can stay prepared for any occasion, no matter when it is. ZBiotics is backed by 100% money-back guarantee. So if you are unsatisfied with it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked.
So remember, head to zbiotics.com/Bourbon Kingdom and use our code Bourbon Kingdom at checkout for 15% off your first order. Again, thank you, ZBiotics. You guys have been a great long-term sponsor. And, if you all haven't tried it yet, please go and buy it. You'll thank us later. And thanks, ZBiotics.
Thank you. Didn't really do much hunting this month.
But man, whenever he did.
But I did get some good stuff.
All right. So before we start, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notifications button.
I'm going to kind of get some stuff out of the way. Some things that we got just sent to us from Jack Daniel's, and it is the Jack Daniel's 10 and 12 year, and then the distillery only. We've done reviews on these. The reviews are out.
Yep.
And all that good stuff. But as always, we like to give shout outs when somebody sends us something. So they sent it to us.
Look, my heart was happy whenever Jack Daniels was like, "Hey, we're gonna send you some stuff."
Listen, y'all know our love for Jack Daniels, so we were really stoked to get this stuff and really stoked to review it. So
I just want to put this out here. Hey, Jack Daniels, while you're sitting here, it'd be super cool if you could send us this year's Coy Hill. I'm just saying, just send us a sample.
Yeah, just sample.
We'd love to review it.
Maybe this size sample.
Or a liter. But I'm just saying, whatever.
So true.
All right, next one for me would be the Woodford Double Oak. Now, I got this. I really like that they switched the packaging. I don't know why. I know some people don't like it. I kind of like it. I think it's a little bit more clean, whatever. I was kind of excited for it. It
almost looks more like their natural, their bigger stuff. I think it looks more natural.
I agree.
Beside it.
So I was excited for it, and then I went and tried it. I think I tried it over at Evergreen or I can't remember. I tried it at one of their places. And yeah, it's like burnt chocolate water. basically not the best.
Yeah.
So won't be reviewing that. But yeah, packaging. Nice. I like it.
A+.
All right, next one. The Evan Williams Derby bottle. Now, for people who don't know, Derby is obviously a huge thing for us here in Kentucky, so anybody can kind of jump on that bandwagon for bourbon. Obviously, we encourage that because that's a great time to hunt.
Yep.
A lot of special releases come out. This is one of the more special releases that is always annually coming out. This is an Evan Williams single barrel, and what is so special about this is the proof. So, you know, your Evan Williams single barrels are all around 100 proof. This is at 121 proof.
Yeah.
Now, this is a little bit younger. Somebody originally, I think, says like around 10 years old or something. It's not. It's like
8.
I think it's like 7, some change. Yeah. But with that being said,
7.5 years, but it looks like that.
These are always, for the most part, pretty good. They had a couple of years there where it wasn't great.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're pretty good. You can go try these actually at the Evan Williams Experience.
Yeah.
If you go upstairs to the bar, it's a bar that nobody goes to. And it's a really nice bar. Like they do good cocktails. They have some beer. They have all their spirits that they would have down at Heaven Hill. So go give them a shot.
All right. Next on my list, and just as a shout out, our most
pulling these out. Huh?
Oh yeah, let's pull them out. So I got a barrel proof. He got a barrel proof and a single barrel, which is awesome. But what makes this one historic is this is my first one that I've ever gotten in the wild, and we just did a video about unicorns and all that stuff, and I was lucky enough to be able to mark that off my unicorn list. And now I can put something else on there, like a tornado bottle. Or
So, it was kind of interesting this past month. There was a ton of Taylor that went around in our area. There was a lot of VH Taylor single. There was, like, you go down to a tour at Buffalo Trace that did that on Bottle and Bond Day where you get a single barrel. And then the barrel proofs actually dropped, which I was actually shocked at how much of that dropped.
Yeah.
And I know I've said this in videos and stuff before where, you know, they've gotten a little bit better, at least in our area, about dropping them. But for a long time, you couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, it has been nice that they've been able to be findable. And like I said, I think this is a really, really good barrel proof for this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think it's a really good barrel proof.
All right. Next one. Let's go to the Staggy Stag.
I feel like for Zach, if there's not an M10 or a Stag in his monthly allotment, there's something wrong with him.
You know, Buffalo Trace wants to keep putting out Stags. They've put out, what, 5 or 6 within last year and a half?
37, yeah.
Yeah, something.
I think 37 of them.
It's been a lot. So this is the new 23C, and then this is a Stag pick from Cox's. 23C, I think, is excellent.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really, really good. I think it's up there. Did we like 23A? Was that our favorite?
Yes.
I think so.
I think 23A was our favorite.
I think it's just maybe it's either right there or a notch below.
They were both good.
I think it's really, really good. And then Cox's has a pick. I haven't opened it yet. But they always do such an excellent job with their picks.
Cox's always does, yeah. And Liquor Barn usually does a pretty good job with theirs, too.
Agreed.
All right. My next one is a President's Choice number 37.
I think mine's 37 too.
Is yours 37 too?
Yeah, 37.
37s.
I'm gonna slide these out here too while we're talking about them.
Yeah, just happened to be downtown, randomly dropping something off to a buddy.
Randomly dropping something off to our buddy Ron.
Yeah, seriously. And I got a text that just said PC at OFO. And I basically just drove around the block and went down.
and just strolled right on in.
There were 2 people behind us that got bottles after us, and it was done after that. So got there just in the nick of time. And over the years, I don't even want to tell you how many times I've missed out on this bottle. It's been a lot.
Well, it's hard where you live.
It is hard where I live. I'm 35 to 40 minutes away from downtown. So if I ever hear that it's dropped, I'm just kind of, I don't even try to move because I know they're not going to last. This is one of the most coveted Old Forester products there are. And because of that, it just doesn't last. And so what happened to be downtown, I got lucky, and that was awesome. So
Yeah, so I was able to. So this past couple months, Old Forester, give them a lot of credit. They've done an excellent job in putting stuff out in the gift shop. So in doing tastings, I got both the 17 and the barrel proof from the gift shop. They've done a new rule to where if it's sitting on the shelf out there, then it doesn't count against your allocation for the month, which has been really nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
And they've been putting out single barrels and some 117s.
They even put out a 100 proof single barrel, didn't they?
They did, and they also did barrel strength rye.
I was in Guatemala when they put that out, and I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I was at work. I wasn't able to get one either. But they've been doing an excellent job with that. Plus, they've been doing some tastings and tours with the 117s. And then they came out of nowhere around President's Day and just decided, hey, you know what? We're going to do 120 tour spots to where you get to taste Birthday Bourbon, President's Choice, 86 proof, and I don't know what was the other. I don't know if we got to drink. No, we got to drink 2 President's Choice on that tour. And then you get to buy 2 President's Choice on there. So I got 37, 36 on my tour. You were in the middle of in the air.
I was actually
like
on a plane on my way back from Guatemala when he texted me.
And I was just like, because it hung around for like probably 5 or 10 minutes. The tours were still open.
It was expensive, so people had to think about it.
It was expensive, but you got 2 President's Choices out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was expensive. So when they're expensive like that, they hang around a little bit longer because people go, can I do that?
Yeah. And I get that. I get that and respect that.
Yeah.
But I just want to give them a shout out. They've done a really excellent job with doing that. I hope that they continue.
Hopefully they continue to
because it's cool.
Keep pace with the other places that are doing cool stuff.
Yeah. So, like to give them a lot of credit.
Bardstown's doing cool stuff. Heaven Hill's doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
Buffalo Trace is doing cool stuff. Ofo's doing cool. Like so, it's.
I agree.
The experience for people coming into Louisville for bourbon is getting better.
Well, that was the other thing. Talking about tours and stuff and experiences. That Old Forester tour was like for 5 days or whatever it was. It was their whole week. They had people come in from Miami. They had people come in from Michigan. They had people come in, or not Michigan. I'm sorry. They had people come in from Illinois. They had people come in from Wisconsin. I mean, these are people who just reached out to us. Those are just so you have Illinois. You have Wisconsin, and then you have Florida. Just people we talk to. There has to be more. So,
come in town, visit Louisville. Mm-hmm. Let us know when you're here. We'd love to get drinks with you, hang out, whatever.
Next one, Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited. So, if you all hadn't heard, some had, some haven't, some tried, some didn't. Smoke Wagon. Aaron decided to put stuff out there. On the website, and they basically if you got the opportunity to buy a Rare Limited, they had the vintage maple, and then I don't know, I want to say like honey yum yum, or maybe it was yum yum honey or something. It was one of those two. I don't know, something like that. But they were basically around the same proof, around the same age, and everything. But it was 2 Rare Limited single barrels. Again, just got lucky and was able to sign up and get one. But I hope that Smoke Wagon keeps doing this too, because this is awesome.
Yeah, and those are usually really good.
Yeah. Haven't had one I disliked yet.
And then my last one is a Lot B, Fanweel 12 year. I just happened to, honestly, I did a favor for somebody, and this was the result of that favor. And
you had no clue that was going to happen?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And so much appreciative of it. And if they're watching, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Just bourbon karma is good karma if you treat it right. So
that's true.
Very appreciative to get it. First one I've actually ever gotten of this. I had a 23 one time. I won that in the Total Wine Lottery, but never been able to find one of the other ones before. So super cool. All in all, that was our month.
We still got one more.
Oh, do we have one more?
We have one more. So here this past September, we were able to get, we hit a big milestone for us, which was 10K.
Yeah.
So I told Dave, I said, whenever we do that, I want to buy a really nice, awesome bottle. Well, I had some personal stuff going, so we haven't really been able to celebrate or do anything for it. And then life gets busy.
We all kind of have.
Exactly. 1,000%.
Yeah.
So I just stepped up and decided I'm gonna buy something. And
I like the idea of buying us something.
It's mostly for you.
Mostly for me?
Yep.
Nice.
So Dave, a couple months ago, I've been telling him for a long time.
This bottle's really good.
I've been telling Dave for a long time that he needs to try one like the rare Bookers, right? So an opportunity arose to where I was able to buy a couple of the Booker's 30th. And so I took that opportunity.
Dude, that's such a good bottle, too.
I know.
It's such a good bottle.
I know.
Y'all don't even know. Tim and I shared a pour of this at the new Evergreen in Bardstown.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting there after, I think, a Heaven Hill event or just hanging out at Heaven Hill trying to get a bottle of something. And he happened to be there. Tim's a buddy of ours.
Mm-hmm.
And we split a pour of that. And I was like, this is the best Booker's I've ever had.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. So I love it. I was happy he was able to try it because I was like, good. Then I know he likes this for...
Yeah, earmark that.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind or whatever. And then that just came up at the right price, I felt like, to where I could get them and it, it'd be a special kind of celebration bottle. So
yeah, that's super cool.
Overall.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. What a nice surprise. It's just a real nice surprise, Clark.
I was going to say that.
All right. Well, I guess we're out of here. We're going to have a good time today. Till next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.